was meant for you. So sing along to my stereo.
My heart's a stereo. It beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note.
Today I'm going to be doing an updated how I make my thumbnails. I'm sorry if I sound uncomfortable because I never really use my voice in videos except for short amounts, but I'm going to be doing an updated one since I now use my computer to make thumbnails. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a GFX for this, but I'm going to speed this part up because I already have a tutorial about this on my channel. So I will see you once it's done, but you can go ahead and watch me for no reason. Rendering, so I'm just going to go ahead and save it. Okay, so now you're going to open up the website Pixlr.e, so pixlr.com/e, or you can click the link in the pinned comment. This can also be used on mobile, so this is the point where you can do this on mobile. It may be a bit harder, but I have used it before on that. So I'm just going to click open image, and then find my image and click open. And once I found it, I'm going to click adjustment, and I'm just going to adjust the brightness and contrast, temperature and tint, hue and saturation, so pretty much all of these, and then these two also. So basically I just mess around with the stuff in here until I like how it looks. So I'm just going to do that. So I usually do exposure last because all of these may affect how bright it is. So then at the end I can turn down the brightness or turn it up. So one of my favorite parts is highlights and shadows. I put highlights pretty high, and then I put shadows even higher, so it gives it a very light look that I like. So after I do that, click apply, and then that's what I've basically been doing for the rest of them. So now that I've done all of them, I'm going to click exposure, and I think I'll just turn it up a tiny bit. And then, as you can probably see in my other thumbnails, I have white sun rays behind the characters, so I'm just going to open a new tab, and then search white sun rays, and find one that you like. I usually like one that has a black background so that I won't get confused when it's trying to select. That one has a watermark, so just look around and find one you like. Okay, so I found this one, so I'm gonna try to use this one and see if it'll work better because it's just the normal black and white. So once again, I'll size it up so that this part is behind the character. And make it real big. And then like that. And now I'll use this wand select tool and click all the black parts. Hold shift while you're clicking to click more than one at a time. You can click delete. And it didn't select these parts, so I'm just gonna fix that. Okay, so once you have all of them selected, click backspace and then it'll look like that. This one is a bit messy, but I'm just gonna see how much of this I can delete real quick. Okay, that one got rid of most of it, so I think that looks good enough. And then if you want to, you can two-finger tap and click deselect so that there's not those lines. And then so basically I'm just like tweaking this on right how I like it. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to deselect again, or Control D, and then I'm going to two-finger click or right-click with the mouse on this layer that has the sunray. I'm going to click blend mode and change it to overlay. So now it changes it to look like an overlay, as it just said, and I usually change the transparency around 50, maybe a little bit more, so I'm gonna try 60. Yeah, I like how that one looks. And then since this has a background, so I can't just drag it above, now I'm going to use the eraser tool right here, and I'm going to size it up, and I erase the part where the character is so it sticks out. For the head, I usually like to size it down a little bit so that I can get all the small details. So just click on where the size is and then drag this down so that you can get into the little details like my elf ears. And if you make a mistake, you can use Control or Command Z. And then I'm not sure the keyboard thing for redo, because I just don't know, but you can click the web browser redo. Okay, so once you have your character sticking out, you can add the text. So just click text right here, and then click anywhere, and it'll ask you if you want to add a new text layer, which the answer would be yes. And then it already has the font that I use, but if you want to import a font, if you don't like any of the ones that are in, this one isn't in it by the way, you can click add local font, and then find the .otf file on your computer. So not that. If you search what the font was called, I get mine from defont.com, you'll find a folder, and it might be a zip too, so if it is, double click it and it'll unzip, or two-finger tap and click extract all, and then click the TTF or the OTF. I'm not really sure which one is correct, but then you can click open and you'll have it. So, oops, I changed the font. Okay, so double click it to change the text, and the first part of my text will probably be, sorry, I just forgot, my most recent video, that doesn't have one. Oh yeah, fan art winners. So as of right now, I don't have a thumbnail on this one, so I'm making it for that. So I'm gonna write fan art, and then I'm going to keep the fill. Wait 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna change the fill to a light purple. Somehow I have it right there. I'm not sure how, honestly. And I'm gonna drag it over the layer so I can see it. And then to change the size, click on where it says size and then the number. And I'm just gonna drag it up quite a bit, and then I'm gonna change to cursor and put it there, and go back to text. And then styles, I usually just add an outline and make it white. And then for the second font, I'm gonna size this down real quick. Okay, for the second font, I usually use Biba's New. I'm probably saying that like very wrong, like attacking it. But if you search it up, it is this one. And then I will also drag this one over the sunray so it pops out. And I like to make this one the opposite so it will be white. And then the outline is purple. And then once again, double click to change the text and it'll be winners. And I will make it bigger. And then basically I duplicate this one so that it'll be the same when I write. So yeah, just follow the steps for the last one and then you'll be good. And stop giving me ads, please. And then you can drag the text on top and below each other to see which one will pop out. So I like how that looks. So last thing I'm going to do is add a border around it. So I'm going to add a new empty layer and put it on the very top. That is not the very top. Okay, I put it on the top and then click shape right here. And I'm going to change it from design to draw. And then right here where it says fill, uncheck that. And then outline, I usually make it 35 or bigger. Actually, I'm going to do like 40. And then I will turn the opacity down. I'll keep it pretty high though so I can turn it down over here. And then you can go ahead and draw your shape. After that, if it doesn't look perfect, click the cursor so you can adjust it to be in the middle and stuff. Like that, and then go over here and just like the sunrise, click overlay, or you don't have to if you don't want to, but that's how I like to do it. And then go like that, and there's your border. So that's basically all I add to my thumbnail. So then I'm going to click file, save, and then thumbnail tutorial done, and save it to my computer. And then how you add it is you go to studio.youtube.com or on mobile the YouTube Studio app. And then go to the video that you want to add it to, which is this one. And then click edit, sorry, not edit, details. And then down here at thumbnail, I already have the thumbnail soon thing because I didn't want to make a GFX at the time. But just click the little 3 dots and then it'll say, wait no, this part will say like add custom thumbnail, so click that. But for me, I'm going to click change. And then search up what it was called. So mine is thumbnail tutorial done. And then once you find it, go ahead and click open. And you'll see it appear and then click save. And now your thumbnail has a video. What am I saying? And now your video has a thumbnail. By the way, you do have to, what is it called? I don't know. But you have to like prove your channel's real. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it in the vid comment when I do. But you have to do that before you can add a thumbnail, so you might want to do that. But I have already done that, so as you can see, I have thumbnails, not on a lot of videos though. So I'm just gonna, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this is helpful, and I'll see you next time.